and welcome to the vlog. Just had the best shower ever. It was really, really needed. You know when you just have an everything shower where you just do your exfoliating, shaving, the whole shebang. I am gonna get ready now. I need to take Nero out and also need to make some kind of morning drink, but I wanted to come on first and just say hey, because I feel like we've not spent a day together in this house for the longest time. I'm a bit out of breath. What the hell? So I thought I'd turn the camera on and film today. I have been on my own since Thursday, which has had its ups and downs, days away. So I've been on my own since Thursday night and it's now Sunday morning. So I've had a full day yesterday on my own, and then Friday night I had on my own because I was at work in the day. Yesterday I was loving it. I woke up, I was like, I'm going to do exactly what I want. I'm going to watch chick flicks. I watched The Princess Diaries, which was really fun, and I was like, I'm going to eat all the food that he doesn't like while he's away. So I had mac and cheese, but it got to last night and I was like, I feel like I've actually not spoken to anybody all day. Yeah, I felt a bit lonely. It was weird because I don't normally feel that, but yeah, last night I really did. So I thought I'm going to turn the camera on today and we'll spend the day together. I've not had alone time for ages, not had any proper being by myself time for a long time, and I've had lots of busy weekends the past couple of weekends. I've been in London for 3 weekends straight. Yeah, I just needed like a day. Well, I thought I needed 2 days, but I think now the day's passed, I'm sort of like, okay, I need to speak. I need some interaction. I need to get my thoughts out to somebody. Look at my new dressing gown that I got in the post yesterday. It's an Oodie one and I'm literally obsessed. It's this floral print, and when I saw it on the website it sort of reminded me of Polly Pocket and gave me like a really nostalgic feel. So I was like, I need that. I'm gonna dry my hair a little bit and then we'll go downstairs, let Nero out and make a drink. I'm kind of feeling like a matcha. Even though this was a bit of an expensive robe, I feel like it was worth it because with the Oodie, as much as I love my Oodie, you just can't open it. So when you do get warm, you're stuffed, you have to take it off. Whereas with this one, if you're wearing PJs underneath, you can just open it up and then you're okay. But yeah, it goes like all the way down to my feet, which also is a massive bonus because I have no other dressing gowns that do that. I think this might actually be my favourite dressing gown that I own. Like the Polly Pocket vibes, the coziness, the length, I'm happy. Good morning. Matcha go off. I've had this matcha for ages, like years. I don't know if this is gonna taste good. I mean, it looks good, but is it gonna taste good? Oh. It tastes like dessert. It tastes like a pudding, and I'm here for it this time in the morning. It's 9:30 already. I don't know where the time has gone. I woke up at 7 AM this morning and all I've done is I read in bed. I've been loving just like waking up on the weekend and just starting to read a book straight away. I actually got Kindle Unlimited, which has been a game changer. There are so many good books on there. I look at Kindle Unlimited because I was never bothered, but honestly I've read like 3 books off there so far and they've all been really great. I'm sort of in short stories at the moment, especially because my library doesn't have a huge selection and I read a lot, so it basically means that I can just get through books quicker and not actually spend as much money as I probably would be doing, which is a nice feeling, especially because I'm trying to save at the moment for the honeymoon. Although it's not been going too well because especially when I'm alone in the house, I'm constantly scrolling on the phone just looking at things to buy. Made my matcha. As the milk, I've been using this Barbell's vanilla protein shake, and this is actually so good. 24 grams of protein per bottle. To be fair though, I only use half the bottle, but still like 12 grams of protein in your coffee is not a bad way to start the morning, and it really does keep me fuller than say like a normal coffee with oat milk. I have been trying to get more protein into my body recently. I felt like I was hungry all the time, so adding more protein has sort of made the difference in terms of feeling a bit fuller. Today's just going to be a cozy day, to be honest. I don't really have any cleaning to do either. Over the last couple of days I've been doing laundry, I've cleaned, I've hoovered. I'm basically up to date with all of my chores. I put my orange sheets on because I was just feeling really autumnal. To be honest, the summer's been non-existent in England, and I'm so jealous of all these people on TikTok who are sort of like going on walks, getting their 10,000 steps a day and outside in the beautiful sunshine in their little suburban area where, or like New York or like somewhere cool where you can walk around a city, whereas like I really want to go out walking, but it's freezing and raining every day, and that is just not the vibe. This time last year it was 40 degrees in England, and this year I don't even think it's gone above 20 degrees in the Midlands. So seeing as I'm going to be in a hot country in October, if you're new to the channel, we're going to Disney World for our honeymoon in October. So because I'm going to be in the sun for that, I feel like I'm gonna not really get much of a Halloween, maybe like a couple of weeks. So I'm just like, oh, let's just start it now. I did some shopping the other day and bought some Halloween stuff from HomeSense. Let me show you what I bought. So the first thing I bought obviously was this cup. It's this little pumpkin cup from HomeSense. Absolutely stunning, love it. This is giving pumpkin spice latte, and I'm a cold coffee kind of person, so for me like a good coffee cup is everything, like a good coffee glass. So I only got a few bits, it wasn't like anything crazy. Little oven gloves with Halloween dogs. Look at the little doggies. They have hats on, wings, they've got little outfits on. These were like a must purchase as soon as I saw them. Then the next thing that we got was, these aren't really Halloweeny, but I just absolutely love them. So it was like, they're coming home with us. These checkered tea towels, I'm obsessed with these. They're absolutely incredible. And then it's still dark in here because I've not opened any of the blinds yet. But we got this pumpkin. It's like a doorstop, but it looks like a little plushy cushion. And that was from Next. Honestly, this was incredible. But the woman at the till did think I was a bit nuts for buying this, I'm not gonna lie. She was literally like, enjoy a fluffy pumpkin. And we were sort of like, that's really embarrassing. But Halloween is the best, and I always wanted like a little fluffy pumpkin thing, and I look for one every single year, and I just thought, you know what, let's just get it. Actually, Jay treated me to all these things, so I'm really appreciative of that. And then obviously we also put the orange sheets on. What are you doing? It's like really making my mental health a little bit better because autumn is my favourite time of year, so just pretending that it's autumn is making me feel happy. I'm gonna drink this matcha now, calm the dog down, and I might read a little bit more of my book on my Kindle. And then we'll see where the day takes us. We're having cuddles first, apparently. Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
Satisfying you while I keep bleeding. I don't know why you act like you innocent. You wanna take a piece of my heart again. I'll get you up, cause I just don't want you. Something in your eyes, the way you stare me that I like. I wanna let you go, but it's like something else me tight. You might break my heart tonight, but I'm gonna
oh my god, this book that I'm reading at the moment is just wild. It's this book called At Home with the Horrors, and it's loads of short stories. I think it's 13 short stories and one novella. It's at the very end, but I just finished reading 2 short stories today. One is called Sleep Talking. It's obviously horror, so it's scary. But one is called Sleep Talking, and it was basically about this couple who went to bed, and the wife was sort of like, you're talking in your sleep every night. So he gets a sleep talking app, you know, the ones where you can download and then listen to yourself speaking. And he is saying some really creepy things like counting down the days every single night. And then the twist at the end was just so good. So creepy, amazing. And then the last one that I just read was so interesting. It reminded me a bit of Black Mirror, which is really weird because we were watching that in the last vlog. But basically it was about this world where this plastic surgeon creates a fountain of youth. Starts by doing people's faces, but then he wants to actually de-age people, so he makes this formula where you can take it and go back years in your life. So obviously that comes with loads of caveats in terms of like the population, people taking it, and just people never dying but still having babies. But anyway, they start this government program where they take people on death row and they de-age them back to children, and then they give them to parents who are looking for children to adopt. And they don't tell the parents, but basically they like match them up so that the parents can bring them up properly, and then they never end up committing the crimes that they do. And yeah, it was just so interesting, and the whole concept was really weird. And the twist, oh my god, it was just so good. I'm having so much fun with this book at the minute, and I'm having so much fun with short stories, because it's like you just dropped straight into the action, and then you just like have to keep reading, and they're probably like 10 pages each, 10 to 15 pages each, and so much happens. This is like a really amazing short story book. So yeah, I would recommend checking that out. Again, it's 13 short stories and 1 novella, and so far every single short story I've read in this book has been incredible. Sun keeps going in and out, by the way. As I say, the weather is just not it recently, so I'm apologizing about the lighting, but I just kind of wanted to read in like the darker living room before I open all the blinds later, because I'm still sort of waking up. And I also really want to show you my Kindle stickers, because I decorated my Kindle with all these really cute stickers from Etsy, and I'm in love. It brings me so much joy. These are my little stickers. I've got this one here that says Late Night Readers Club, VIP members only. Then I've got a book lover. This is my emotional support Kindle, because that is literally a fact. The book was better. Screens down, books up, and this little ghost. But yeah, I love them all together, and I want to get one of those pop socket things to put on there as well, just to make it a bit easier to hold. This is the next short story in the book. It's called Catherine, so I don't know how that's going to go, but I'm sure I'll get around to reading it today at some point. Okay, gonna leave the reading for a little bit now and make some breakfast. I'm kind of fancying girl breakfast. Like, you know how people online have been doing like girl dinner, and it would just be like loads of little snacky bits? I like a girl breakfast, which is basically a breakfast with loads of different elements. However, today I don't think it's going to have that much elements because my raspberries went moldy. Do you know what? Raspberries are my favourite fruit, but I just cannot with them. Like, I cannot. It's not even like they're out of date. They just go moldy as soon as you buy them, but they're my favourite. So usually I do have those with the girl breakfast, but not today. So the first thing that I always make, and actually is my favourite part of the breakfast, is some Snacker Jacks with this peanut butter powder. And I know actual peanut butter is way better than this, but this is chocolate flavoured, so it tastes like a Reese's, and also you can make it as thick as you want, which I actually really like, especially on the rice cakes. I do usually have the chocolate rice cakes. They're my ultimate favourite, but I've got caramel because I wanted a little bit of a switch up. I'm so spontaneous, guys, like what the hell. Also, please can we just appreciate my Disney World 50th anniversary chip clip. My prized possession, if you will. Genuinely, I think this is the best pick up at the checkout purchase I've ever made. And this is the yogurt that I have. It's the Kvog Lindor's Raspberry. I love raspberry yogurt. Oh my god. And I'm loving the pink right now. So I'm gonna add that to the breakfast. Gotta get some kind of raspberry in, right? This is today's girl breakfast. I know it doesn't look that good. Honestly, it usually looks better, so just imagine we just won't speak about this for the rest of the day. I'm gonna take this into the living room and sit and watch telly while I eat it. I think actually I might put on some Disney vlogs because I've been loving watching Disney vlogs again recently and just getting me excited for our trip. So breakfast, Disney vlogs, and then I'll catch up with you after. Okay, it's a bit later now, so let's try and get some kind of outfit together. It's going to be a comfy one. Might go joggers and then a little tea. Because I'm not leaving the house, I'm literally getting dressed just to feel a bit better. I'm going to go for these brown joggers and this little baby tee from Hollister. I love this one. It's honestly so soft. It's like the nicest t-shirt ever. This is going to be the chill at home fit for at least a couple of hours, just so that I can say I've got dressed today. It's not the best outfit that I've ever seen, but it'll do. While I'm up here, I thought I'd show you guys some of the pieces that I've been buying for our honeymoon recently. It is approaching fast, so I've been trying to buy a couple of bits now throughout summer, so that at the end of summer when everything's out of stock, I don't have like a mad panic trying to buy shorts in autumn. Do you know what I mean? The first thing that I purchased were these Adidas shorts. These are a tiny little bit big on the waist, I will say, but I think when you're in Florida and you're bloated from eating all the snacks, and you're bloated anyway because it's hot outside, a little bit of extra room and never hurt nobody. I also bought those in the black, but I did size down in the black, so maybe these are like start of the holiday shorts, and then we'll move on to the bigger shorts towards the end of the holiday when I need like the extra breathing room, you know. Then I actually bought this baby tee that I'm wearing right now from Hollister. I bought it in black because honestly you can't tell through the camera, but this is the softest material I've ever worn. I've never felt a t-shirt so soft in my whole life, so I just thought I'd pick another one of those up, and they have so many colours, so I would not be surprised if you see me in any of the other colours going forward because I'm tempted to make a purchase. But yeah, for now I just got the black. Love that. This one is a little bit rogue for Florida because obviously it's so hot over there, so I probably will not need this and will probably end up wearing this to work or end up wearing it in the summer here. But it's this linen shirt from H&M. Absolutely love this. It's got a little pocket there. It's a little bit see-through, but it's like a really breathable material. I love a linen shirt. I actually have this in pink as well, and I just think it's great to throw over if you just want a little bit of cover. Another thing that I purchased was some white linen trousers. These again, sort of like the same as the shirt, quite see-through, so you have to wear like a specific pair of pants with them, but absolutely love them. They're really cozy, and I also have these in black. I'm the type of person who, if I like something, I'm buying it in every colour, because once it goes out of stock I'll regret not buying them if I don't, so I just stock up while I can. Then I bought this little crop top in the H&M sale. Love this. This is going to be so nice with some black shorts on haul. If you can't tell, I'm loving this green at the moment. This isn't really a holiday purchase, it's more of a work purchase, but I got these from ASOS, and they're just like a plissé material, if you can see. They're really long, wide leg trousers. Absolutely love. I'm going to be wearing these to work, like high-waisted. Once it heats up, I'll be wearing these to work with a nice little top and some Birkenstocks. Oh, actually, one more thing I did buy for Florida that I'm going to show you just in case you're going. It's this box, and inside the box are loads of ponchos. I just thought it rains pretty much every day in Florida, doesn't it? So especially this year, I feel like I've heard people say it's been raining more than usual. So bought a couple of ponchos, got pinks, got some different colours, just so we can chuck them on if we're going on some rides, or you know, at the Jurassic Park ride, wet rides where you just need a poncho. And then also if it rains we can just stick it in our bag and take it to the park. I think these will be good anyway in England for like outdoor gigs and everything, because we go to a lot of outdoor gigs in summer, and you know the British weather, like you always need something to cover you just in case. We're also going to Alton Towers in September, so these could be good for that as well, because September probably going to be bad weather. Okay, gonna go downstairs now, but I do still have quite a bit of holiday shopping left to do. I definitely just want to make sure I've got everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get there and then think, oh, I wish I'd purchased that. Saying that, it's America, you can get everything there anyway, so I don't know why I'm worrying about it so much. I feel like it was the same before our wedding. Oh, I'm going to show you a pair of shoes that I also bought for Florida, because they're just on the floor down here, and I'm obsessed with them. I've been wearing them to work every single week, and they're so comfy. It's this pair of Adidas, they're not Sambas, what are they? Gazelles. Adidas Gazelles. They are so comfy, guys, and do you know what, I haven't had the best track record with Adidas shoes, but these ones are really comfy and I've had no complaints so far, so I'm hoping that in Florida I'll be able to walk very long distances in these and they'll stay comfy on my feet. I got them in the kids size because I can do that. You know, if you're a size 6 or less, you can usually get trainers in the junior section, so you end up paying half the price. Like, I think these shoes are 80 to 90 pounds in the adult sizes, but the kid sizes were 55. Bargain. This is the last part of this little haul, but while I'm showing you guys things, I may as well show it to you now. We have this little picture frame section in our living room. I don't know if you've noticed it before, but basically we put all of our signed vinyls in frames and then stack them on here. So we've got Rise Against down there, which is Jay's. He had that before I met him, I'm pretty sure. Then we've got Haim, that's mine. Like, absolutely love Haim, like one of my favourite bands in the whole world. And then we've also got the Cortinas, and that is from their Heavy Jacket single. An amazing song, you should definitely listen to that if you haven't already. But There was one big problem because these photo frames went out of stock at IKEA and I could not get them for ages. So I've got a couple of signed vinyls that I want to put up there, but I couldn't find the frames until yesterday when I finally placed an order on IKEA for the frames. They came back in stock. I snatched them up. I even got a spare one just in case, and I'm going to add more to this. I actually have, let me get down the floor. I actually have the, where is it? Midnight's signed vinyl by Taylor Swift, so I really want to put Tay on the wall. She is my number one at the moment. And also this is a signed Maisie Peters that Jay got for me. It was really nice of him to do. I'm absolutely loving our little vinyl collection at the moment. We have so many good ones. What's this one? Dev Havana, Laura Marling, Song for Our Daughter, Time, 1975, Cortinas, My Chemical Romance, Stranger Things soundtrack, yeah, Ed Sheeran. Yeah, we just have so many good ones. Ariana Grande. Yeah, we literally have so many good ones, but I want to put some of the signed ones up on that wall. You're balanced on the pumpkin right now, but I just thought I would sit down as well because I have an update, and it's such an amazing update. I'm like so excited. I got Eras tour tickets. Oh, I'm so happy. Like, you know the vinyl that you just saw in there? We pre-ordered it last year, so we got a pre-sale code for the Eras tour and we managed to get tickets. I'm so excited. I've been a Taylor Swift fan since I was an early teen, and I'm obsessed. I love her music so much. It's not something that I really share on the channel that much. I don't think I talk about music that much at all, to be honest, but I'm really into Taylor Swift. Like, I'm a big Swiftie, and I actually saw her on her first ever tour in the UK. That's how long ago it was. And all those songs like Teardrops on My Guitar, Tim McGraw, Our Song, they just take me back so much. They're so nostalgic for me. And one of my top memories from school is when I was asked to do the Christmas concert. I used to play guitar at school, and I got asked to do the Christmas concert with my friend. I played the guitar and we both sang together, and we had this little band going on, and basically we did White Horse by Taylor Swift, and it's one of my favourite memories. Like, we closed out the Christmas concert and I just felt like a rock star that night. Incredible. I mean, I wasn't incredible, but like the whole feeling was incredible. Like, I just have such good memories with that song. And then like Folklore and Evermore came out around pandemic, and I was doing the house up, and that was literally like my painting, plastering soundtrack. Would paint the walls in the house and just listen to Folklore. Willow especially was my number one played song around that time, and I'm just so excited to go. And now it's like a whole year away, but I keep thinking what I'm gonna wear. I've seen people like dressing to the era that is their favourite, and I think my favourite era is Speak Now, but then I also love Lover, Fearless. I don't know, although I did this Spotify quiz the other day and it said that my most listened to album is A Reputation. Okay, I'm going a bit patchy, so I'm gonna stop. Actually, I might go upstairs and just chill and read another couple of those short stories because I'm enjoying them so much. And I don't know what time Jay's gonna come home tonight, so I guess I'm just waiting to hear from him. I'm just gonna try and ice roll these marks away real quick because what the heck. Jay's just texted me actually, and he says he's going to be back at about 5:30, so that should be good. I think we're actually going to go on a little date. I think we're going to go out, so we'll see what time he gets home and then sort of make a plan. But I'm a little bit snacky right now. I got this popcorn on the table that you guys were resting on earlier, and it's this cheese popcorn that I made yesterday. I made a big batch of it, but something weird happened after I ate it yesterday. It felt like my throat started closing up, so I don't know if I'm allergic to it. I was laying there after eating it and then I couldn't swallow properly, so I hope that I'm not allergic to this popcorn, but it's really good. It's this one by Quinn. I don't know if this is like a healthy brand or not that good for you, but it doesn't really matter. It's popcorn at the end of the day. I'm gonna have this, and I think I'm gonna go and read some more of my book while I eat it. I'm literally just stood here eating it. Not be back in the dressing gown. I've just finished reading another one of the short stories from this book, and it was so good. What was this one called? Catherine. And it was really good. It was about this woman who's just bought a house, and she starts seeing this figure in the corner, and she basically like figures out who the figure is, because he points her towards his old phone and everything in this house, and then she finds out that he was actually murdered, and it's about her trying to get him to pass on to the next life. And it was really, really good. I'm going to just keep reading these stories for a little while longer. I honestly don't think I'm going to move now for a couple of hours. I just feel like really delving deep into a book, and I just want to keep reading them because I'm enjoying them so much. Nero is here. He's chilling with me while I read. I'm just giving him a stroke, and then we're going to go out. And I'm going to bring you guys out too, because why not? It'll be fun. And also, seeing as we're pretending it's autumn, I feel like the thing we're doing later is quite autumny, or like October-y, Halloween-y, you know. Okay, I just got ready to go out. I'm dressed. So I don't actually think I said where me and Jay were going, but we're going to the cinema. We're always going to the cinema. There's been so many good films recently coming out, so we are heading off to see a film. Look who's home!
I'm home.
After a whole weekend apart.
I'm very tired. We've got to bring the energy.
Yes, we've got to bring the energy. We're going to cinema.
Bring the energy to sit in a dark room.
Yeah, we don't need that much energy, to be honest. Are we seeing Barbie?
No.
Are we seeing Oppenheimer?
No.
What are we seeing?
We're seeing Talk to Me, which I'm excited about, and I think you are too. And it's had good reviews, so it should be good.
Yeah.
And we'll see Barbie and Oppenheimer eventually.
Yeah, we're waiting for like the hype to die out so that when we see it, it's not as busy and we can get better seats and all that jazz. We will be doing the Barbenheimer.
I don't know if it'll be in one day, but we're going to definitely see both.
Yeah, we are. We're going to see Talk to Me. It's an A24 film, looks really creepy. I keep calling it the hand film because I can't remember what it's called.
When we're seeing the hand film.
Yeah, I like, people at work were like, what are you going to see on Sunday? And I was like,
the hand film.
Hand one, you know, the hand one. Horror fans first, you see. Are you excited?
I did say it was made by like some YouTubers, didn't I? I told you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, got made by some YouTubers, so that's cool.
Yeah. So anyway, let's get going. Ready? It's raining. We're hyping ourselves up. Let's go.
I sit and wonder about the times that it made sense. But nowadays I don't worry about what's past tense. My younger days I used to hang around with mad friends. If we just fell out, I don't really know what happened. A lot of people come around to keep you stagnant, distraction. So you don't show them no compassion. We was really out here grinding, really rapping, stacking them Franklins, them Greens and them Jacksons. Imagine if we would've never chased our passion.
Okay.
We probably would've never.
Car review time. We need like a proper car review jingle that we sing every time we do a car review.
We're not going to do a clap.
Car review. 1, 2, 3.
Car review.
We also need to, as I think this, we need to decide how we rate stuff. Like, are we rating stuff out of 10, out of 5?
I think 10 because 10's a nice, it's a nicer scale. 5's like...
Yeah, but you can't do like halves, so you can't do like 7.5.
Oh, no.
So out of 10 then, we'll say it together. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 8.
7.
Oh, because the film wasn't that long, I didn't get bored of it.
Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Yeah, I feel like it was really original concept. Never seen anything like it before. Really creepy at times. Like when the first big thing happened in it, I was shocked. And then like the gore in it was also really like, I actually put my hand to my mouth like, oh my god. It was like, I've not done that since Halloween Kills.
Do you know what? Yeah, that was really good because normally when it's like gore in a movie, it's just like and stuff. But it's the way that...
Cutting that word out of the vlog right now. That word's not going No.
So when it's more like traditional like horror, blood and guts and stuff, it's just like, oh, look at all this nastiness and whatever. Whereas there wasn't a lot of nastiness, but it was the tension and things like that that kind of made it more shocking, I think.
I feel like it, for me, it was like the abruptness of it, and also it was quite violent. It was quite believably violent though. It wasn't like OTT. It was quite harrowing to watch.
Yeah, it was heavy, wasn't it, a little bit?
Yeah, and then I also think, you know what I'm like I'm not into spirits and ghosts as a horror film, but I just find the whole thing with like the hand really interesting, and I feel like, yeah, maybe you couldn't make a sequel, maybe you could, but like maybe you couldn't, but I feel like that's okay.
It doesn't need it.
I don't feel like it needs exploring anymore. I don't feel like it needed explaining anymore. It was good for what it was. Yeah. And I enjoyed it. It's probably one of the best horror films I've seen in a while.
It's always a tough one when it's an original film. Like I say, it doesn't need a sequel, I don't think. because it'd just be like where did the hand come from?
Yeah.
Why did this happen? The less you know, the better, I think.
Yeah.
You don't need to know everything. Maybe I'm being a little bit harsh with the 7. The 7's still good.
Yeah, 7's still good. I think anything above 5 is good.
Yeah.
I think 10 is like best thing ever. I always think A24's hit or miss for me.
Hmm.
But I liked Bodies, 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 and I liked this one. So maybe we're entering a new era where I like weird films.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. Would recommend if you've not seen it. I think I am going to end the vlog here. I've really sad ending vlogs because I feel like, oh, it's over. But maybe it just means I need to start a new vlog sooner. We're just going to go home now, probably watch American Horror Story because we have some episodes to watch of American Horror Story NYC because you went away before we finished it. Nothing else really happening today, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already to see all my future content. Have an amazing day or evening depending on where you are, and we will see you in the next one. Bye guys.